Okay, let's make a Christmas wreath. This base I've got here is MDF. It measures 350 millimeters in width, circle cut out. So what we're going to do is we're going to seal it with a mix of PVA and water, and then we're going to spray paint it black. That's just going to be our base colours. I've also got 5 little circles. These measure 72 millimeters wide, and we're going to spray paint these black as well. And then we're going to create some little flowers for our wreath. So right, we'll get started. Alright, so now we've got our spray painted base. We'll pop this one out the way. We're going to do our little flowers. So each little flower consists of 13 petals. These ones measure, let me just check, 36 by 15 millimeters. So what we're going to do is we're going to lay them out around here. So have them hanging over the end a little bit. They should take 13. Right, so that's roughly how we're going to have them. So they are going to hang over a wee bit. And we're just going to use, I'm just using PVA glue. You could use Wow Bond, you could use prep glue. And we'll glue these in place. Okay, I have the roof and gutter clear silicone, which is a nice easy one to do. We're just going to pop a bit around, sort of about back here a wee bit, because it's just going to cover those gaps and also help secure these little petals, not that they're going to fall off. Just sort of pipe it in. And then you want to continue going around. Until you get a little nest that you can embed your glass in. Oops. So that is probably about enough. Remember to release your little cap, otherwise it'll just keep oozing out. Now the secret to these is not to go downwards, you just want to come inwards. And you want to just kind of hide the silicone as you go. So instead of having it like that, you want to kind of cover a little bit overlapping, just sort of touching, just so you can hide the underneath of that silicone. So not like that, but just bring it over a little bit. If you find they are falling down a little bit, you can just wedge them up with a thicker tile just to hold them in place till they dry. Same with this one, so coming in from the side. Same again. Actually, I don't like that one. There's another one. And this is quite a good silicone because it's quite flexible, so if you sort of bump it or anything, it's got a little bit of flexibility in there. So see how we're just sort of hiding the silicone that's there. Coming in again. I think one more should do it, so you can just kind of fluff them around a little bit. So the silicone that's here will be hidden by the top leaves. Right, and we'll start with a slightly different colour. This one I think is called tomato. Same thing again. A little bit overlapping, just almost touching, so it's hiding that silicone. Sort of fluff them up if needed be, and I think we might get one more on. Thank you. Not that one. That one. Right. So I want to hide that silicone there. So they are dropping a little bit there. So I'm going to get a little. I'm just using a ceramic tile just to hold that up a little bit. Okay, and then drop one in there, and that covers up that silicone. Righty-ho. So I'm going to pop these little glass petals in. They're really quite cute ones. You don't have to. There's ones without them. You can just have little gems if you wanted to. So I'm going to pop one in there. one in here. Another one. And another one. So same thing, just sort of fluff them up if you need to. And then I'm going to put little gold faceted gems, or these little yellow ones, sorry. And they're just going to be popped in on that silicone. So as you can see, it's just hiding that silicone nicely. Alrighty, and with the remaining bit of silicone that you can be seen, we are going to pop these little stamens in. Just get a couple out. So what I usually do is I just cut them right to the end, just leaving a tiny bit on there. So same thing again, tweezers are probably quite handy about this time, just to pop those in. And that just covers the rest of that silicone up. And then we'll work on gluing them onto our wreath that we've painted. So basically I'm going to put 5 scattered along here. And we've got this, you can carry on mosaic it with green leaves if you want, but I'm going to use this twine that we've got. We're going to wrap it around the actual base with the flowers. Okay, so we'll let those dry and we'll get back to when we glue them on. And I think that's probably we'll get one more on there. And just leave your little petals under there. That'll just help any if they start to sort of sink down. So that's actually a dried one, and I do have another one. And this one is already dried. As you can see, you can't see the silicone. This one I've just used the little 4 faceted gems, some white stamens and yellow ones. Okay, before we glue our flowers in place, which are dry, I'm going to put a screw on the back, just so it's easier to do now. Just try slightly smaller. So I'm using 9mm screws because that is the thickness of the wood. Right. Okay, we're going to use just some quick glue to glue these on. You can use PVA. Right, we'll let that dry. Beautiful. Okay, these have all dried. So we're going to carefully pop our, I've got some Christmas garland here, so get these from the cheap shop. I've just twisted them together, and what I'm going to do is start feeding it through very gently. Start on this side. I'm just going to pop it under those leaves. Just make sure you don't pull hard on it. Put it under there. Now, very gently, we're going to push that through. Spread them out. Another row. spread them out. I might actually put some little other bits in it to fill it after. So we'll see how we go. Nice one to paste into here. So we'll set this aside for 24 hours to dry, and then we can work out if we want to add anything else in there, but I think this might be more than enough. Just poke that silicone in there, and then once it's dry you can kind of fiddle around with the greenery and space it out a wee bit. But that will be it there, all done. So yeah, something different to hang on the door.